Hey there, and welcome to my next optimization video. This is going to be one of many in my massive optimization series where I'm going to show you how to optimize your Google Grants account for success. Now today we are going to be going over how to add new keywords into your account from the search terms list. So you can see we're right here in the document. We're going to stay in the search terms list, just the same place that we were when we added negative keywords earlier. And we want to evaluate if there are any good search queries that are relevant to our organization that we should add in as keywords in the account. So we talked about in the last video the difference between search keywords and search terms. So just to go ahead and quickly sum that up, search keywords are the keywords that you choose to target in your account. The queries are what the user is typing into the search box in order to see your advertisements. Now, in the search terms, so we're all campaigns, keyword search terms, you can add in the column for keyword so that you can see the exact keywords that actually triggered your ad, or triggered in the search query, so what the user typed in to trigger this ad, rather. Okay, so in the previous video, we sorted through the top 20 to 50 to see any queries that were bad. We added those as negatives. In the flip side of that, we want to go through, we'll go ahead and first sort by conversions, and then we can sort by click-through rate to go ahead and see any search queries that have converted or that are performing well, that are really good opportunities for us to add into the Google Grants account. So in order to sort by conversion, we'll just click on the conversions, down arrow, and then we see that there are, and if you want to just clean this up, we can add a filter for conversions. And then we just want to do, it looks like, we can just do, greater than 0. And now we just clean this up. If you're anything like me, I like things neat and clean. So we can see there have been 6 total conversions out of the search terms that we can see, right? So we know for sure that Google doesn't tell us or doesn't give us all the search terms. Okay, so that is just something to understand at first. We're not seeing the full picture here, so keep that in mind. Like we can see here that there are 6 converting queries or search terms that we can see out of the total 17. So there is a pretty big piece of the puzzle that we aren't seeing. That's just something to keep in mind as we are sort of going through the account. Okay, so now let's take a look at all of those keywords that have converted. So I also want to make sure that we can see the keyword column as well, because you don't want to add in a search term that is the same as a keyword. So here we have the keyword was San Diego Mountain Bike Association, and this search term is San Diego Mountain Bike Association. So we don't want to add this keyword in because we already have it in the account. Okay, so just make sure that you're not just adding everything because you might be duplicating and doubling up on keywords. So we'll skip that completely. And then this is MTB Bike Trail was the keyword, and best mountain bike trails near me. That's a really good keyword. Mountain MTB trail map, mountain bike trails near me. That's another really good keyword. We'll click on that. And then top bike trails keyword, search term best mountain bike trails in San Diego. That's a really fabulous keyword as well. San Diego mountain bike trails map, rails to trails, San Diego. No, we're not going to add that. Bike trails Oceanside to San Clemente. We might add that. That's interesting. And then Louisiana Bike Park map, we won't add that because that's a specific bike park that we don't actually have a map of. So these are 4 different keywords that are relevant to the account that we want to add into the account as new search terms. Okay, so we're going to move these from, as new search keywords. Sorry. So we're going to move these from the search terms to the search keywords. Okay, so we've checked the box next to the ones we like, and now there's sort of 2 ways to do this. You can export them all out and import them through Editor, but if you're not comfortable or familiar with that process, the easiest, most simplest way to add these back into the account is just click Add as Keyword. Okay, so now the keyword is going to default to broad match. So depending on what your strategy is, you might change this to phrase match or whatever match type that you're using. In this account, we have the match types split out. So we have both phrase campaigns, exact campaigns, and then we have broad as well. So just make sure that you're matching the match type to the campaign name if you've named the campaigns according to the match type. So this one is exact, mountain bike trails near me. And then this is phrase, so we'll just add the quotes. And then this one is going to be exact. So we will add the exact quotes around here. Okay, so if you leave it as is, if you don't put any quotes or brackets, it will automatically upload as broad match. So just remember that. We don't need to add the final URL. This lives with the advertisement, and we aren't going to add a max CPC bid because we're using maximize conversion. So you don't need to set anything there. All you want to do is hit save. Okay, so now these keywords, new search keywords, now live in this campaign, in this ad group. You'll see those keywords. So this is best mountain bike trails near me. So I'm going to click straight into this ad group, go into the search keywords, take off any filters that we have. And then we should be able to see this best mountain bike trails near me phrase match. And it's pending under review. Again, so this might take 24 hours or so to go ahead and be valid. So that is quickly how we will go ahead and add keywords into the account that are relevant. Again, make sure that you want to sort by conversions first and then click-through rate second. For any keywords that are performing well that you want to add in, and go ahead and give those a go into your account. Now, if you want my optimizations guide that has 30 plus optimizations to find success in your Google Grants account, go ahead and click the link below and I'll get you hooked up with this. And I will see you in the next optimization video.